right. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Happy Thursday to all of you. It's 4 p.m. and this is your 1 hour flow class. So I put a little description as to what will be going on in class today. Online. So we'll be focusing on dancer's pose. If you took my class earlier this week on Facebook, it will be a similar setup. We'll visit dancer's pose and various orientations, but it is one of my favorite postures, so we'll focus on that. Also, if you would like to donate, you can either go to our Black Swan Yoga page. There's a place where you can donate there. You can also go onto Instagram. We have a link on our Instagram account, as well as my personal Instagram account, Goldie Rose's mom. And this is Miss Goldie right here. She is a little scared right now because of the thunderstorm going on. So I'm gonna do my best to keep her nice and calm as we go through our practice today. I think that is it. If you have blocks, you can go ahead and grab them now. They're not required for practice today, but I always like to practice with blocks. They make my arms a little bit longer, especially since I have longer legs and my arms don't quite match up with that. So go ahead and grab whatever props you would like, and we'll get started in a child's pose. Child's pose to start. Bring your knees nice and wide. Allow your third eye to rest on your mat. Feel your abdominals settle down in between your thighs. And you can either extend your arms out long in front of you or bring them by your sides with your palms face up. But whatever variation you choose, allow yourself just a few moments here to settle in for your practice. Find a steady breath in through your nose and out through your mouth to start. Feel the rise and fall of your chest with every breath cycle. And take note of how the quality of your breath is right now in this moment. Is each breath long and smooth? Or is it a little bit more shallow? Just take note. And now start to match the length of every inhale with the length of every exhale. And maybe even find a slight pause in between each breath. As you move through practice today, I will continuously ask you to come back to your breath, your prana, your life force. Take one more inhale here. Exhale, slowly walk your hands over to the left side of your mat. Stack your left palm on top of your right and grow long through your left side body. Find a connection from your left pinky finger all the way down to your left hip. Inhale, walk your hands back through center. Exhale, take your hands over to the left side. Right palm stacks on top of your left. Grow long through your right side body. Breathe deep into your right rib cage. Take one more inhale. Stay for your exhale. Come back through center. And now Lift your left arm slightly away from your mat. Keep your left palm down. Thread your right arm underneath your left. Bring your right ear all the way down to the earth. Keep reaching your hips towards your heels. Come back through center. This time, lift your right arm slightly away from your mat. Right palm stays rooted. Thread your left arm underneath your right shoulder. Traction your right palm down into the floor. Come back through center. Shift your hips forward, over your knees. Reach your arms out long in front of you. Puppy pose. Bring your forehead all the way down to your mat to start off. And if you're like me and you have tighter shoulders, bring your hands out a little bit further than your shoulders. And now for a deeper stretch, more of a heart opener, bring your chin down to your mat. Find your breath right here. In through your nose and out through your mouth. Slowly come up to a tabletop pose. Shoulders stack over your wrist. Knees under your hips. Set your gaze out in front of you. Press your palms down. Press the tops of your feet down. Lift your navel to your spine. Inhale, cow pose. Drop your chest. Take your gaze nice and high. Draw your shoulders onto your back body. Exhale, cat, round and press the earth away. Tuck your chin to your chest and your tailbone towards your knees. Inhale, cow pose. Open up through your heart. Take your gaze a little bit higher. Exhale, round, press the earth away. Peel your shoulder blades in opposite directions. One more time. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Now we'll add a little bit more fluidity into these two postures. So inhale, cow pose. Drop your chest, send your hips back to your heels. Keep your gaze high. Exhale, tuck your chin to your chest. Round yourself forward, shoulders stack over wrist. Inhale, cow. Take your hips back to your heels. Keep your gaze high. Exhale, chin to chest, round forward. One more time. Inhale, gaze up. Send your hips back. Exhale, tuck your chin, round forward. And then come into neutral. Bring your knees back under your hips if they spread out just a little bit. And we'll move into some light core activation. Press your left palm firmly into your mat. Extend your right arm long in front of you. Left leg long behind you. Now, keep your left toes tucked under on your mat for a moment. And then just shift your weight forward and back. So use your core to stabilize in this pose. Plug your right shoulder down and away from your right ear. Settle back into stillness, and now lift your left leg in line with your left hip. Flex through your foot, toes down, heels up. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale, crunch elbow to knee. Round your spine. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract. One more time. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, crunch and hold. Last time. Inhale, extend. Exhale, begin to pulse your arm and your leg up. Fire up the back side of your body for 3, 2, 1. Set your right palm down. Set your left foot down, but keep your left leg long. Open up to the left side of your mat. Seal the razor edge of your left foot down into the earth. Lift your left arm high. Stack your shoulders, one on top of another, and gaze up at your left palm. Open up through your front and back line. Inhale, reach your left arm high overhead. Added challenge, hover your left foot off of your mat. Find a connection from your left pinky finger all the way down to your left heel. Slowly bend your left knee. Reach your hand back for your left foot. Press your foot into your hand into your foot. Keep pressing through your right palm. Open up through your heart just a little bit more. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, back to your tabletop pose. Knees under your hips, shoulders stacked over your wrist. We'll move into the other side now. Inhale your right arm long in front of you. Extend your left leg long behind, other side. Left arm long, right leg long. Curl your right toes under, shift your weight slightly forward and back. Start to stretch out the arch of your right foot. Come back into stillness. Activate your core. Inhale, lift your right leg up, flex through your right foot. Toes down, heels up. Find some stability. Inhale, lift higher. Exhale as you crunch to your center line. Inhale, expand, find length. Exhale, contract, find the strength of your core. Inhale, extend. Exhale, contract and hold. Lift your navel to your spine, press your right palm down, lift your hips higher for 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend. Listen up. Left hand comes down to your mat. Open up to the right edge of your mat. Press the outer edge of your right foot down and reach your right arm high. Stack your shoulders. Right arm is at 12 o'clock. Left arm is at 6 o'clock. Your left shin is now parallel to the front edge of your mat. Inhale, reach your right arm long in front of you. And now for an added challenge, hover your right foot off of the floor. Inhale, reach longer. Exhale, bend your right knee. Capture the outer edge of your right foot with your hand. Press your foot into your hand into your foot. Open up through your heart. Maybe you take your gaze up towards the sky. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, tabletop pose. Knees under your hips, shoulders under your wrist. Curl your toes under. Hover your shins 2 inches off of your mat. Beast pose. Take a breath in. Downward facing dog on your breath out. So this is your first downward dog of class. Bend your knees gently. Maybe rock your hips to one side and then the other. Maybe you drop your heels to one side and then the other. Nod your head yes and no. Get out all of your fidgets and then settle in to your downward dog. Hips up and back, heels pressed down towards your mat. Make sure your hands are directly in line with your shoulders, elbows slightly bent if you tend to hyperextend in your arms. Shoulders draw down and away from your ears. Your head hangs heavy, gaze in between your ankles. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, press your heels down. 2 more times. Inhale, lift your heels high. Exhale, press your heels down. Keep your tailbone lifted. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, press. Take 1 more breath in through your nose. Audible exhale through your mouth. Seal your lips and call into action your Ujjayi pranayama. In through your nose and out through your nose. Inhale, look to your hands. Exhale, tippy toe to the top of your mat. Lift your hips nice and high. I want you to find your core activation. Come into a forward fold, Uttanasana, at the top of your mat. Bend your knees generously. Drape your abdominals over your thighs. So for a side view, it looks like this. Notice how my knees are really soft here. My hips are lifted towards the sky, and the crown of my head drapes down towards my mat. So you want to maintain a little bit of strength in your legs, but find ease in your upper body. Maybe rock side to side for a moment. Nod your head yes and no. Slowly release the bind of your arms. Inhale, lift halfway. Find a neutral spine. So your gaze is directly out in front of you, and there's a connection from the crown of your head to the tip of your tailbone. Shoulders draw down and away from your ears, and your navel is still lifted towards your spine. So you scoop your abdominals in and out. Inhale, grow long. Exhale, fold forward. 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Exhale, bow. 1 more time. Inhale, lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, root to rise, arms go high. Urdhva Hastasana, extended mountain pose. Both feet root firmly into your mat. Arms are high overhead. Palms face one another. Shoulders down and away from your ears. Inhale, reach higher through your fingertips. Exhale, bring your hands home to your heart center. If you would like to set an intention for your practice, now is your opportunity to do so. Maybe it's what brought you to your mat today, or maybe it's what you're working on off of your mat. But whatever it is, say your intention 3 times to yourself. Allow it to resonate deep within your core. Inhale, extend your arms high. Exhale, fold over your legs. Lead with your heart. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back. High plank position. Feel free to lower your knees down to your mat at any time. Keep a slight bend in your elbows. Biceps rotate forward. Inner thighs rotate up. Kneecaps lift up so you can activate your quads. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga, lower halfway. Inhale, upward facing dog. Only the tops of your feet and your palms press into your mat. Now roll your shoulders back. Grow long through your neck. 1 more inhale. Exhale, downward facing dog. 2 breath cycles here. And then we start to pick up the pace as we move through our Sun A salutation. Inhale, look to your hands, come high onto your toes. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat, forward folds. Inhale, lift halfway, find length. Exhale, bow. Inhale, root to rise, arms go high. Exhale, fold over your legs, lead with your heart. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back, high plank. Listen up. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Last time through our Sun A. Inhale, look forward. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, folds. Inhale, Urdhva Hastasana. Exhale, Uttanasana, bow forward. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back. Listen up. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, high plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Hips up and back. Inhale, roll forward. High plank, pose and hold. Shift your weight forward onto your toes. Find your breath here. In through your nose, out through your nose. Stoke your fire. You've got this. Just a few more rounds of breath. Breathe a little bit deeper. Yes. All right. 1 more breath in. Lower all the way down to your mat on your breath out. Chest, abdominals, thighs, all rest on your mat here. Now let's get into a little bit of a spine strengthening series. So we'll start off pretty simple. Bring your toes together, your ankles together. Bring your arms by your side, palms face down. Lift your navel to your spine. Press your pelvis into your mat. Now slowly start to lift your heart away from the earth. Draw your shoulders down and away from your ears. Now begin to hover your palms off of your mat. Face down, thumbs out, pinky fingers in. Slowly start to lift your legs. Keep them glued together like you have a mermaid or merman tail. Now inhale, lift higher. Exhale, bring your pinky fingers in closer. For more of a challenge, separate your legs as wide as your hips. Toes are still pointed. Interlace your hands behind your back. Heels of your hands stay glued together. Extend your arms long for bound locust. Press your pelvis down. Lift your heart higher. Inhale, lift. Exhale, squeeze. One more breath in. Lower down, right ear to the mat. Arms go long by your side. This time, palms face up. Bend your knees. Rock your legs side to side. And then slowly press back, child's pose, hips to heels. Come back to your breath right here. In through your nose, out through your nose. Inhale, tabletop, shoulders stack over your wrist. Curl your toes under. Exhale takes you to downward dog, hips up and back. Take a moment here to settle back into your down dog. Bend into one knee and then the other. And then find stillness in your down dog. Inhale, come high onto your toes. Exhale, bend your knees over to the left. Drop your hips towards your heels as you press your heels to the right side of your mat. Press deeper into your left palm for a deep side body stretch. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend your knees to the right. Press through your right palm. Drop your heels to the left. Inhale through center. Settle in on your exhale. Inhale, come high onto your toes. Exhale, travel to the top of your mat. Uttanasana, forward fold. Feet as wide as your hips. And that's about 2 fist distances apart. Inhale, lift halfway. Find your neutral spine. Gaze out slightly in front of your mat. Exhale, fold. Bring your big toes to connect. Heels slightly apart. Inhale, chair pose. Arms go high. Sit low into your legs. So I want you to press your thighs together here. Keep your big toes connected. Biceps by your ears. So your arms are just as much of this pose as your legs. So biceps are long by your ears. Thumbs rotate towards the back edge of your mat. Pinky fingers rotate forward. Now really press your thighs together. Tuck your tailbone under. Scoop your belly button in and up and sit deeper into your legs. You have 3 more rounds of breath in your chair pose. Inhale, reach higher. Exhale, sit deeper into your legs. 2 more times. Inhale, can you reach your fingertips 1 centimeter higher? Exhale, sit 1 centimeter deeper into your legs. Inhale, take your gaze or your drishti up towards your palms. Press them together. And then exhale, fold over your legs. Lead with your heart. Inhale, lift halfway. Find length in your spine. Exhale, plant your palms. Either flow straight through your chaturanga all the way into your down dog, or you can just step back and go straight to downward dog. Your choice. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Flex through your right foot, toes down, heels up. So you stretch out the arch of your right foot. Inhale, lift your right leg higher. Exhale, take your right knee to your right tricep. Pause here. We'll get a little bit of oblique work in. Keep the connection of your knee to your arm. Inhale, lower your right knee down to your right wrist. Exhale, bring your right knee up to your tricep 2 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift 1 more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step through low lunge. Shift your weight forward. Left heel stacks directly over your left big toe. Left palm stays down. Inhale your right arm high. Dragonfly twist. Now I want you to drag your right hip slightly down and back, so it's directly in line with your left hip. You're still shifted forward on the left side. Press more through your left palm. Reach your right arm a little bit higher. One more breath in. Low lunge on your breath out. Inhale, warrior one. Left heel spins down. Arms go high overhead. Sit deep into your legs. Drag your left hip forward. Right hip slightly down and back. Biceps by your ears. Shoulders down and away from your ears, so your neck is nice and long. Take one more breath in, gaze up, press your palms together. Exhale, low lunge. Lift your left heel. We'll take this nice and slow, get a little bit of core work in. So press your palms firmly into your mat. Now listen very closely. Bring your right heel into your seat. Inhale, right leg steps back. Your toes can always come down. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Let's move into the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, flex through your left foot, toes down, heels up. Try to send all of your energy out of your left heel. Rotate your left pinky toe slightly down. This will allow you to square off your hips. Inhale, lift your left leg higher. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Pause, you know what's coming. A little bit of oblique work. Inhale, lower your left knee down to your left wrist. Exhale, lift it up. 2 more times. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. 1 more time. Inhale, lower. Exhale, lift. Inhale, 3-leg dog. Exhale, step through. Low lunge. Shift your weight forward. On the right side, right heel is directly over your right big toe. Draw your left hip slightly down and back. Right palm stays down. Left arm reaches high. Shoulders are stacked. Gaze up towards the sky. Can you shift your weight forward just a little bit more? Come onto the ball mound of your right foot if you're not already there. 1 more inhale. Reach your left arm back. Exhale, left hand comes down. Low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Right heel down to your mat. Arms go high overhead. Biceps by your ears. Sit deep into your legs. Draw your left hip down and back. Rotate your right hip forward, inner right thigh towards the back of your mat. Press more into the razor edge of your right foot. Create a little bit of traction here between your feet. Inhale, gaze up, palms press. Exhale, low lunge. Now, we'll take it nice and slow on this side. Right heel lifts, so you're in your low lunge. And now, without making a sound, press your palms down. Lift your left heel into your seat. Inhale to single leg plank or regular plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Point your big toes straight back. Exhale, downward facing dog. All right, let's flow through our sun bee salutation. 1 breath, 1 movement. Inhale, come high onto your toes. Exhale, drop your heels to the right, bend your knees to the left, press through your left palm. Inhale through center. Exhale, bend your knees to the right, drop your heels to the left, press through your right palm. Inhale through center, come high onto your toes. Exhale takes you to the top of your mat, Uttanasana, forward fold. Big toes together, heels apart. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, bow. Inhale, chair pose. Exhale, forward folds. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. 1 breath in, 1 breath out. Inhale, right leg high. Exhale. Right knee, right tricep, just tap once. Inhale, press up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, dragonfly, right arm high. Exhale, right palm down. Inhale, warrior one, root to rise, palms connect overhead. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, single leg plank or regular plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Last time through. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Inhale, press up. Exhale, step through. Inhale, dragonfly, left arm high, right palm roots. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, warrior one. Palms connect overhead, gaze up. Exhale, back to your low lunge. Inhale, plank or single leg plank. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, roll forward. High plank and hold. 3 breath cycles here. Press the earth away. Peel your shoulder blades apart. Set your gaze out in front of you. 1 more breath in. Lower all the way down to your mat on your breath out. We'll move into our second round of back bends or spine strengthening here. So, bend your knees. Bring your heels into your seat. Reach your hands back for your feet. Grasp the outer edges of your feet here, or if you're a little bit more flexible, reach for your ankles. Now, before you start to move, bring your thighs closer together. Try to squish a gusher in between them. Press your pelvis down, but lift your navel in and up. This will activate your core and protect your lower back. If this already feels uncomfortable, go to the locust variation we did earlier. First things first, lift your heart, lift your gaze. Shoulders draw down and away from your ears. Begin to press your feet into your hands into your feet. Start to lift your heart, start to lift your thighs. Point your toes, bring your thighs closer together. You're here for 3. Lift higher for 2 and 1. Lower down, right ear to the mat, release your bind, rock your legs side to side. We'll go straight into it once more. Second round. Bring your chin to your mat. Bring your thighs together. Reach your hands back for your feet. Pull your navel in and up. Press your pelvis down. Roll your shoulders away from your ears. Create some traction. Lift your heart. Press your feet into your hands into your feet. Shoulders draw onto your back body. Slowly start to lift up. Maybe you find a slight rock forward and back. Squeeze your glutes for 3, for 2, 1. Left ear down to your mat. Bend your knees. Rock your legs side to side. Press back, child's pose. Now you're more than welcome to stay here in your child's pose, which is a mild inversion. Or if there's another inversion in your practice that you would like to explore, feel free to go there now. However, if your head is on the earth, I ask that, first of all, you keep yourself and everyone around you safe by not kicking up. And second of all, just have some fun. Feel free to play here. I like to call this yogi recess. If you're not quite to an inversion in your practice, you can always hold a forearm plank or you can come into a dolphin pose. Both of those asanas are amazing for building the strength to eventually go upside down. You have 5 rounds of breath. Breathe in through your nose and out through your nose. Take one more inhale. If your feet are in the air, slowly lower them down to the earth with your exhale, and everyone meets in a child's pose. All right, everyone come up to seated, grab a sip of water, dab your sweat. We'll move into our final standing sequence of class today. We'll move nice and slow the first round to build a little bit more muscle memory as well as strength. And then the final round will get real flowy, add a little bit more breath to movement work, and then we'll start to cool it down. All right, everyone will meet in a downward facing dog. Take your time. And now, as you arrive in your down dog, start to tap back into your breath. Take a full body inhale and a full body exhale. Seal your lips and begin to breathe in through your nose and out through your nose once more. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step in between your hands. Inhale, dragonfly twist. Right arm reaches high. Stack your shoulders. Press your left palm down. Drag your right hip slightly down and back. Now take your time here, engage your core. Slowly rise up, open twist to the right. Shoulders stack over your hips. Arms are extended long. Sit deeper into your legs. Inhale, warrior one. Arms go high, left heel spins down to your mat. Exhale, interlace your hands behind your back. Press the heels of your hands together. Inhale, extend your arms long. Exhale, humble warrior. To the inside of your right leg. Now eventually your right shoulder will work all the way to the inside of your right knee, but maybe not today. Press into the outer edge of your left foot. Let your head hang heavy. Draw your left hip slightly down and back. Keep the heels of your hands pressed together. Inhale, warrior one. Release your bind. Exhale, warrior two. Now you might need to widen your stance here. Press more into the outer edge of your left foot and make sure the back edge of your left foot is parallel with the back edge of your mat. Right knee is same direction as your right big toe. Sit deeper into your right leg. Shift your shoulders back over your hips. Make your arms long and strong. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Go up, go back. Exhale, side angle pose. Right forearm to your right thigh, or you can always extend your right arm long, left arm high. But the objective here is to grow long through both sides of your torso, not to get your right hand all the way down to the floor. Take your gaze up towards your left palm, but draw your left shoulder away from your ear. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Go up, go back, right arm high, right shoulder down. Exhale, half moon to the top of your mat. Left leg reaches high. Right big toe points straight forward. You can always use a block underneath your right hand. Flex through your left foot. Make your left leg just as strong as your right. Bring your left hand up towards the sky. And now, let's take sugar cane. This is another variation of dancer, but we're adding a little bit more gravity into the mix. Bend your left knee. Reach your left hand back for your foot. Press your foot into your hand into your foot. Take a chance, try it on for size. If you never try anything new, you'll never progress. Inhale, slowly unwind. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Bend both knees, nod your head yes and no. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, flow through a vinyasa, or you can always skip chaturanga and up dog and go straight to downward dog. Your choice. Whatever option you take, I just ask that you be intentional with your movements and intentional with your breath. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Step between your hands, land lightly. Right palm stays down. Inhale, left arm high, shoulders stacked. Right palm presses into your mat. Shift your weight forward on the right side. Find your core engagement, and now slowly rise up. Open twist to the left. Right heel is still stacked over your right big toe. Your arms are in line with your shoulders. Inhale, warrior one. Through center, right heel spins down to your mat. Exhale, find the bind. Fingers interlace behind the small of your back, directly on top of your sacrum. Press the heels of your hands together, and then inhale, extend your arms long. Exhale, humble warrior. This time, left shoulder to the inside of your left knee. The crown of your head drapes down towards the floor. Press your right hip back. Sit deeper into your left leg. I know your legs are on fire. I'm right there with you. Inhale, warrior one. Arms high. Exhale, warrior two. Sit deep into your legs. Parallel the back edge of your right foot with the back edge of your mat. Make your arms strong. Set your gaze or your drishti down your middle finger. Sit deeper into your left leg. See if you can parallel your thigh to the floor, but shift your shoulders back over your hips. Stay low in your legs. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, come forward, side angle pose. Left forearm to your left thigh. Right arm reaches straight up towards the sky. Shoulders are stacked. Sit deeper into your left leg. Lengthen through both sides of your torso. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Go up, go back. Exhale, slowly come forward. Take your time. Shift your weight onto your left foot and half moon at the top of your mat. Now find your stability first. Root down through your left heel. Flex through your right foot. Bring your right arm long. Stack your shoulders. This takes a lot of core work, a lot of focus. And if you fall out, don't worry. That just means that you're playing with your edge. Lift your right leg 1 inch higher. Slowly bend your right knee. Sugar cane pose. Ooh, yes. Press your foot into your hand into your foot. Open up through your heart. Maybe you take your gaze up. Inhale, slowly release. Exhale, forward fold at the top of your mat. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, vinyasa, your way. All right, downward dog. This is it, our final push before we cool things down. One breath, one movement. It's gonna get a little flowy, but still take your time. Your body has already done all of these asanas. It knows exactly where to go and how each one feels in your body. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, step through, low lunge. Inhale, right arm high. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, warrior one, left heel spins down. Exhale, find the bind. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bow forward. Inhale, warrior one, rise up. Exhale, warrior two, sit low. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, go up and back. Take your time. Exhale, half moon to the top of your mat. No sugar cane this time. Inhale, gaze up, expand. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, vinyasa your way. Last time through on the left side. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, low lunge. Inhale, dragonfly. Exhale, open twist. Inhale, warrior one through center. Exhale, take the bind. Inhale, you expand through your heart. Exhale, humble warrior. Inhale, warrior one. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse, take your time. Exhale, side angle. Inhale, go up and back. Exhale, Ardha Chandrasana, half moon, shift your weight forward, stack your hips, stack your shoulders, get strong in your legs. One breath in to expand. Forward fold on your breath out. Now we'll move into our peak pose. Last little push. Inhale, lift halfway to flush out your spine. Exhale, fold. Inhale, rise up. Mountain pose. I'm gonna lift the camera up. Still getting the hang of all of these technical things. So I just wanna make sure y'all can see me because I'm rather tall. And I know it's cutting off my head half the time. All right, so start off, bring your right hand to your hip, move it around a little bit. Left arm long, bicep by your ear. Now bend your right knee, bring your right heel into your seat. This time, as you extend your arm long behind you, I want you to reach for the inner arch of your foot. So you're externally rotated in your right shoulder. Palm faces outwards. Now, maybe this is where you stay today. That is perfectly fine. Or start to kick your foot into your hand into your foot. Press your right knee back. Set your gaze on a point that does not move. And then start to come forward halfway. Find your balance and then slowly come into your full-on dancer's pose. Root down through your left heel. Point your right big toe. You've got this. Woo! For 3, for 2, and 1. Slowly release. Shake it out. Move those hips side to side. Get your mind right because left side. Here we go. This time, left hand on your hip, right arm high, bicep by your ear. Bring your left elbow into your side body. Bend your left knee. Reach for the inner arch of your left foot. Begin to press your foot into your hand into your foot. Press your left knee back. Set your gaze on a point that doesn't move. And then lean forward halfway. Pause. Find your breath. Find your focal point. And then come into your full-on dancer's pose. For 3, root down through your right heel. Lift your left foot higher for 2. And 1. Slowly release. Shake it out. Great work, guys. Let's start to cool it down. Inhale, arms high. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, plant your palms, step back. We'll go through one final vinyasa all together, nice and slow. Inhale, shift forward. Exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, lift your right leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the right side. Right knee to your right wrist. Left leg point straight back. Now find length in your spine first. And then start to crawl your arms forward. Bow over your right leg. Now, as far as your right knee is concerned, I like to keep mine at a 45-degree angle. This helps protect the knee joint, and I have super sensitive knees. Also, another great variation for this pose is supine figure 4 on your back. So that's going to take all the pressure out of your knee, but still give you an amazing hip opening stretch. So find whatever variation works for you. If you want to come into king pigeon or take the quad stretch, feel free to do so. These are all great options, and it just depends on where you're at in your practice today. And now with every breath, allow yourself to soften just a little bit more. Start to let go of whatever happened in your practice for you or whatever didn't happen in your practice for you. One of my favorite sayings, especially right now, is just remember this is all temporary. It changes from day to day. 3 more rounds of breath here, slow and steady. Walk your hands back to your hips. Once you've completed your 3rd breath cycle, press up and back, 3-leg down dog. Bend your right knee, stack open your hips. Take a few knee rotations in each direction. I'm going to adjust the camera once more. Flip your dog if you would like. And then everyone meets in downward facing dog. All right. Let's move into the left side now. Take your time. Inhale, left leg high. Exhale, half pigeon on the left side. Left knee to your left wrist, right leg long behind you. Find length in your spine first, and then walk your hands forward into your sleeping pigeon. Use the same care and intent to set up on this side as you did the other. You took supine figure 4 on your back. On the other side, you can go there. But just allow yourself a few moments here to calm your breath, to calm your thoughts. After your next exhale, walk your hands back towards your hips. Sit up nice and tall. Curl your toes under on the right side. Press up and back with your left leg. Bend your knee. Stack open your hips. Do whatever you need to do to reset. If flip your dog is something you did on the other side, you can go there now. But if you're ready, walk your feet to your hands, come all the way down onto your sit bones, and roll all the way onto your backs. Legs extend long. Arms reach high overhead, full body stretch. Draw your knees into your chest. Roll over onto whatever side is calling you. And come into an easy twist. Shoulders stay rooted. Knees over to the right or the left. Hips move 1 inch in the opposite direction. You can either T or cactus your arms. Close your eyes. And begin to prepare your body for rest. Inhale back through center. Exhale, knees over to the left. Hips 1 inch to the right. Both shoulders rooted. Or go to the opposite side, the one you haven't done. Last time back through center. Lower both feet down to your mat, knees up towards the sky, heels into your seat, arms by your side. Take an inhale to prepare. Exhale, lift your hips up, squeeze your glutes, press your knees forward, flush out your front line, and then lower it down one vertebra at a time. Bring your knees together in the center, feet wider than your hips. Begin to rock your legs side to side like windshield wipers. And eventually you'll come into Shavasana, your final asana of class. Bring your arms by your side with your palms face up as a signal to the universe that you are open to receive rest in the final few moments of your practice. And now begin to count your breaths down from the number 10 all the way to the number 1. So your first inhale is 10, your first exhale is 9, next inhale is 8, next exhale is 7. And once you've reached the bottom, slowly come up to a seated position. That's where we'll meet. Sukhasana. Shoulders over hips, ears over shoulders. Everyone come to a seated position if you're not already there. Inhale your arms high. Exhale, hands to your heart. Inhale, lift your thumbs to your third eye, your seat of intuition. The highest in me sees the highest in you. It was an honor and a privilege to guide you through your practice today. It was truly the highlight of my afternoon. Thank you for sharing your valuable time and your energy with me. From my heart to yours, namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Élese. It was such a privilege to guide you today. If you have any questions, you can leave them in the comments. I'll be back tomorrow at 7 p.m. to guide a Hot On It class, which is a functional fitness meets yoga, meets cardio, core, all the good things. It's a 45-minute class. We pack a lot into those classes, so it's going to be lots of fun. We'll get our heart rate up. And if you want to donate, you can go to the Black Swan website, or there's also a link on our Instagram page, also on my Instagram page, Goldie Rose's mom. And once again, thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your day. Stay safe out there, and also see you real soon, guys. Thank you. And I promise I'll get the camera set up properly next time. Thanks.